News Alert Podcast. I'm your host, King Savvy. This is Artist Divine. I got my brother here. This is one of the first episodes I've been able to shoot with one of my co-hosts. Yeah, my boy Charles Reed, my brother. Got C4 booming. Charles Wrights, once again, many aliases. I'm hoping they can see us. Whatever. They know who it is. So really, shoot, what's that? Let you know. Yeah. So, my first question, brother. My first question is, yeah, we were there too. Yeah. First question is for you. Call your shots out. Yes, let's call the shots. As you can see, we're doing something different today. We're playing pool. I whooping his ass yesterday. No, everybody did, though. Everybody did. So when you think about R&B, who's the first artist that pops into your mind?
And just that plainly, it doesn't have to be like with any context.
I'm gonna ask you to explain. Yeah.
Um, I hate to say it, but it was Doc Police.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No idea. I think it's
the king of R&B.
Excuse me too, because I got sinus infection on it. Yeah, when I was growing up, he tried to call himself the king of R&B, and I don't know if he is, but it's hard to get better than some of his music. Sometimes I have to go.
Is there a specific song?
I know. I had a second name come to mind, but I can't remember it once I got it. And no, I don't know who I think is the I think it's kind of like singing. It's really what you want. Because I mean, I guess if you're going for sexual and black, it's hard to get better than Drop This.
Think so?
Yeah, because I mean, remember you taught me he was doing renditions of everybody else's stuff.
He was.
So it's not only that he's doing his own, he's basically saying I can do yours better too. You have strikes in the song.
I scratched, so whatever you hit it.
But you hit one.
Yeah, but since I scratched, it's still.
Yeah.
I'm trying to that thing. So that's it. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I take. But
What do you
but
think?
it sounds. What do I think of first? R&B. So I feel like I think about what's the name? I don't want to say Martin Gaye, but it's probably Martin Gaye.
I mean, yeah. That's also why I was like, damn, I don't want to say the first one. But okay, respectful. Now you need an explanation, but you can if you want.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's because I was taught that. Like his music's really great, but he's the one that pops up into my mind because people tell you who the greats are.
Yeah, they kind of train your classical mind.
Yeah. So when you think about music,
What?
when yeah, go ahead, bud. I'll hold my question. I'm gonna shoot three to the corner.
Sure.
Good strike, right?
Yeah. You want a lot?
Fuck. Now I'm smooth. Yeah, they just see me miss.
Sure. What was your question?
What influence did your mother have on your playlist?
Ooh. Shit, which play was all of them?
Yeah.
She taught me I'm trying to put the blue into the 13th corner.
Yeah.
She taught me music is a universal language. So I can't keep like and it's easier to say it this way, I can't keep one hood in my playlist. So I need variety, and then I'm a Gemini, so I'm moody. So if I'm going back to this playlist, even if it's a love playlist, I need songs that are about every faculty and every facet of love. Because it's different, literally, you need different sentences to thrive off of every day.
Yeah.
So I mean, my mother tongue, I'm always thinking of like not necessarily placement of song, because sometimes I'll shuffle. Sometimes I'm only playing the same 3 songs off this one part of the playlist for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
But it needs to be a fake, oversized album.
All in one song?
No, in the playlist.
Oh, in the playlist. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel that.
What would you say yours?
My mom would influence on my playlist. She plays a lot of everything. She's allowed to. You know, she just turns on music and lets it play. She's a California girl, bro.
What do you mean she's allowed to?
Like she's allowed to turn it on and not get judged. Like my pops, his music when he plays different music, you know, you just don't expect it to come from him.
Combination 11 or I know that's not gonna happen, but that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
Keep on playing.
Like you just don't expect it to come from him, right? So it's like I don't know. He doesn't necessarily allow himself to play music that makes him
Happy.
yeah all the time.
When does he play that?
Probably when he's driving along in his truck, or when I'm with him. Like it was rare, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, man.
Take your time to.
My mom, she likes a lot of like soulful. Oh, I don't know. They're on the same coin, just two sides of it. I think that's why they work so well, though.
Two flesh.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Oh, they bull crap. No, I'm saying. Yeah, like so they both like soulful music. And I feel like I love soulful music. That's the type of music I actually enjoy. Like when I listen to albums,
Yeah.
I typically like the songs that everybody's not hyping up first. But then eventually they'll be doubling back to those ones the most.
Quick question. When you listen to an album the first time, do you actually play it all the way through, or do you have your own process of how you listen to an album? Basically, do you treat an album like a Bible or not? You know what I mean?
Before I used to stop, I used to like run songs back.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't just let it play all the way through. If I like a song, I would replay it. And then it'd take a long time for me to get through it. But now after going through the creation process and listening to artists explain why they set up the album a certain way, and even me being an artist setting up something a certain way, realizing that the music flows in harmony when I put it a certain way. You know, I now listen to it all the way through without skipping, so I can try to get the message that they convey, rather than trying to make my own message out of it.
You call it. No. It was obviously just doing
when you compare the biggest artists from, let's say, from when we were younger, so like the mid 2000s, to the artists that are now, who is see how do you compare them? Because I know there's a lot of ways to contrast them. So how do you compare them?
Well, I think I have a different relationship with music, especially nowadays. Like I didn't grow up with stream, so growing up for me, when I liked music, I didn't figure out I could fake download or nothing. Illegally download. I didn't figure that out until I was.
Don't be admitting no crimes on my day.
I guess it almost might be statute of limitation. It's 21 years.
I guess.
Pressing up on that.
Isn't that interesting?
What? There's a limitation on the crime?
Nah, that we would be like, oh yeah, that was 21 years ago.
I wouldn't listen to the country. 6 years old, but
yeah.
Sorry. I don't remember where, but I'm gonna finish answering while I go. 10 quarter pocket. My relationship with music is a little different because I didn't really have a music that I enjoyed listening to personally. So I used to just always wait for times music was going on radio or my mother cleaning when she would study. Sometimes, I lived in together. So I just walk outside and we could hear it in the cars. But I didn't have any, I think I had maybe one Usher CD. And it was just because I used to like Let It Burn. Me too. But I didn't even ask her. I didn't give it to me, See.
So I was going to ask you, how old were you when you bought your first CD?
Or like what? You know,
Never.
you never bought your own CD?
No, I've had. I think any CD I've had, someone's just it's like a hood.
That's
I don't have any like. I mean, personal people like the Doors, Wale, or Uzi.
Yeah.
None of their stuff. I don't even have any vinyls. So I'm gonna get vinyls one day.
Yeah, nah. My grandpa he left me this like vinyl player. I gotta go get it, man.
That's like
Make sure they don't try to get rid of it or anything. But man, I remember I went and bought C Murders out. But my mom made me take it back.
really.
Yeah, because we already listened to a lot of Master P and all that, and I was the kid who I was making guns out of everything. I'm sleeping with it under my pillow, like the plastic guns. And I got a football in my hand and a gun under my pillow. So she's like, hell no. And she made me take it back, and eventually I ended up going back and getting an Nelly CD.
Do you think that's had an effect on your music?
The first CD you bought?
No, that process.
Oh,
Being forced to go back and get a cleaner music. And I'm not forced.
not really, because I still listen to
Green Corn Barbie.
all that stuff when I'm with him. I think she was just upset that that was my choice of music. Like a lot of kids, they, I don't know, like they had like kids pops and stuff like
I've
that.
never.
Yeah, and I just was on a whole nother time.
I don't want no watered down chocolate milk.
Nah.
Not every single song is that inappropriate.
Nope.
Like I feel like they probably had Adele rolling in the deep kids got rolling in the deep. It's fine.
Yeah.
Things like that. But you're relating it to early 2000s music or maybe
Mid 2000s to now. How are the artists similar?
I think it's that Drake effect where you have to have something poppy about you. So even the hood niggas are kind of trying to look happy. I know it sounds weird, but I just feel like everyone has to. I'm just now comprehending what pop music is. Yeah. So for a while I thought it was like a bubble, but I think the pop actually means popular, and I never understood that. I thought it literally meant like you're supposed to be like happy.
That's what I
Like
think.
popular essential. But then the more I study it, it's the popular because it'll be like they'll complain that like Kurt Cobain was going pop, like they're trying to go mainstream.
Yeah.
Those are pop songs, and it's like they meant it's popping.
I think it's the style of the beat though. I think that's what it is.
I think it's that.
It's a little bit more green.
I'm really just shooting, but if anything goes in, it'll probably be.
I'm just gonna go for the red, bro.
I didn't want to move. It's cool to find out what it is.
Go for it. I feel like it's just a little bit more green. It could be played in every community rather than.
That's what I mean too. Yeah. But I think sometimes I don't know. I'm still studying.
I mean, I guess in a way you're right though, because it would mean that it's not so underground.
So yeah, because I'm realizing that the underground is impossible to get rid of. Yeah, because it literally means you have like almost a cult following, but not.
So with that being said, did you say that somebody like DMX was a top artist then?
He at times was on pop charts. So at times he didn't have no pop chart. No, but I mean, like in a way, yeah, in a way. I think that's kind of I don't know if it's me looking forward and like that's the way I see things going or something. Maybe pop is literally what like that genre is. But yeah, I don't know how to explain that.
No, I get it.
Same question.
Now I know you didn't really grow up listening to rap music.
No,
you grew up more so. You was more so in the rock.
Yeah,
but like I think that's
reason.
I think that's because of where.
Does that count?
Go ahead, bro. For the sake of the game, I know you need the help. You know what I'm saying? Just messing around.
I do. This is my first dub. Well, first dub with me.
Look, he think he won already, y'all. You don't even know the game over.
Well, it's not.
I'm talking about first dub. Game over already. We're gonna see. Don't miss it.
Well, I'm probably gonna miss it. I ain't got no shot.
Game over. Look, but
What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Take your time.
Oh, it was the first rock band that made you feel like this is my type of music.
Good shit. Probably Linkin Park.
Well,
So,
Linkin Park and Green Day at the same time.
Green Day was Basket Case, and yeah, he won. That's right. He won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was missing it. Basket Case and really anything I found by them. I like Crawl, Bleed It Out, Leave Out all the rest. I found. I mean, that's not all the same time period though. But there was also a song by the Fred called "Save a Life." So around that time period. And again, that's just what I found. So first rock band,
Yeah.
Green Day.
Green Day.
But I found them simultaneously with Linkin Park and Fred. Because I tried to say like they didn't understand it until later, but I just said it actually earlier before the podcast from my class, and so I could have said it like well, YouTube, but not anyway. That's good. Right there. Guess I should be rapping. Do you listen to rap?
I listen to rock.
Yeah.
Occasionally, yeah. I do.
What genres would you say actually?
What genres do I listen to a lot? Bro, it goes from rap, like hardcore rap, to soul rap, and then it goes like R&B, multiple different areas. But I listen to Frank Sinatra and stuff like that a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like stuff with instruments. I like
Rock has instruments.
no, I know what I'm saying, like smooth instruments. Like my mom used to turn on smooth jazz for me to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, she turned it on, I would like run from the bed, like nah, nigga. You know, so I like stuff that calm me down. Like when I was a kid, I didn't really like it because clearly it was calming me down, right? But it's something that you learn to appreciate when you got so much stuff going on in your life.
Right.
Something that it's just a different schedule, especially because there's so much going on. Like in all these different communities, right? Everybody seems to consistently listen to a different form of pain. So when you can find something where somebody's feeling a little jolly, a little excited about something, you're like, oh yeah, that's it. And it's like not excited about a material, it's excited about a destination. About being back around your people. You know what I mean? Like that's something I enjoy about music. Like I don't know, it's an energy of the instrumental sometimes. It's Young Boy has this song called Kickstand, right? I'm like, this shit, this side and I'm gonna take your time. I don't think that might not be it. I don't know. But I know he got like a few of them where it like pops to me, right? And then I can think about there's this one song like I'm going home or something like that, or I'm finally home. I can't remember her name, but I found it when I just was walking, just listening. Like there was a time period where all I was listening to was rap because that's all I knew what to look for. I only knew their names. Like I didn't know the other people's names to be able to look up. I didn't even know what type of music it was. So when I got Spotify, I just started letting stuff play, and it started helping me actually figure out more songs that I like, find more songs that I enjoyed before.
I think the creators of Spotify be able to get that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. I used to listen to rap so much, people was like acting nervous to show me anything else. You were the only one that would play whatever you actually liked the rap.
Really?
Yeah, bro. People
Well, I mean, I always have.
Yeah, cool. That's the thing. They wouldn't ask. They're like, oh no, I don't want.
Oh,
So I'm
so they probably don't like that shit enough. You know what I'm saying? They need to make it move.
I feel like I just, I talk stuff so much, brother. I think that's really good.
I get you. They didn't want to displease you. I'm
Yeah.
getting walking around trying to figure
I
it
try
out.
not to. I don't know. Now I try not to make people as uncomfortable as I can before. But I used to make people uncomfortable.
You really feel like you came for their character? They played some music that was a little off.
No, it wasn't like I did that. It was just more so.
I don't really have a shot like
When it was outside of music, man. Just I was always doing stuff to help, but it would come off as me being an asshole or rude. It would come up as me being an asshole or rude. Like even like the stuff with how people used to be ashy, and I used to just pull out the lotion for them or something.
Yeah, they took that the wrong way.
Yeah.
It's more direct. It's like, I'm not going to ask you to have lotion.
I'm just like,
I'm not going to tell you to go get some. I'm going to just offer you something.
I'm literally offering, like, figuratively. I'm not gonna say literally, but I'm offering like the shirt off back then. If not to be good,
I got
but they're taking it like I'm being an asshole. So, yeah. When 2020 happened, I think I shaped that a little bit different. Because I had to stop being around people so much to where I was able to adjust my approach. I don't know how many people actually came out of 2020 the same.
It's a good question.
It's,
They won't know.
yeah.
Got your mind thinking.
Yeah. Respectful.
I'm not taking my time. My mind's thinking. Science has been killing me all day. This is the first time I've been with it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that. I can put it in. So.
I'm straight, sorry.
Yes.
Like butter, baby. Like butter, baby.
How do you feel about the state of black
I don't feel about the state of rap.
in 2025, October 19th? It might be midnight. It might be the 20th.
I think people are starting to adjust, and funny enough, it's the women. I think people are tired of hearing men talk about certain things because, ooh, that sucks.
It's okay.
That sucks. I think that's really what's going on. The women artists have taken over the game, which is a beautiful thing because it's like I always talk about with the WNBA. It started off rocky, and they weren't necessarily appreciated. They just now starting to actually get some flowers for the things that they do. Bro. But when I say they're taking over the game, I mean like it's even in the sense of the voices that people want to hear.
Okay.
Because there's real like artistry coming back in terms of a pro-black approach.
I did that.
And there's black men doing this, you know what I'm saying? But when women do it, it seems to pop more now. There's a couple songs right now that's really standing out. Their name's Mona Leo, something like that. But it's kind of a Vegas' wife. Okay. She did this song where she was like, basically pointing out all the rituals and the stuff that black people do. You know what I'm saying? And like, you ain't black, get to the back type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's popping. Whereas I feel like if somebody like Lil Durk did that, they'd laugh at it like how they did with All My Life.
I do that. Yeah, I do that.
Okay,
We need those.
it's eating that way.
We need that type of generational music.
Baby.
What's that song by Jay-Z? Hard Knock Life?
Yeah, it's
He's
yeah. I remember that every time I think about that song, I think about Gold Member. Austin Powers, they was in jail and they was rapping that shit.
I don't remember that.
Him and Minnie was breaking out during that song.
Okay. I feel like I've heard a lot of people complaining about the city rep, so it's nice to hear the positive thing. It's just fluctuation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I don't know. They are listening to so many different genres now to where it makes them feel like rap is falling off because of how much other music is in their phone.
Sure. I feel that.
For sure. Yeah. I don't think rap's falling off. It's still respected when somebody pops up and does something exceptional. There's just so much of it being flooded.
There is.
You know, everybody thinks they can be a rapper because we've seen so many people just get in and say nothing and be. We see people get in and say nothing and and be appreciated and turn rich over damn near overnight to the public eye.
Take it.
But he ain't say nothing. Like 10K approach to music was actually tough.
No, yeah, but I just mean like it seems like you really can just grab your phone, grab the app, record it, put it on, and people fuck with it. It's covered.
I think the mumble rap era made everybody feel like they could rap, right? And then the parodies too.
Yeah, too, like 22 Savage, right?
Yeah, and they do joking music. You can do it. And yeah, so they step in there and do it. Whereas country music or rock and roll is something that people tend to take more serious because it hasn't been treated like a joke.
Respect.
Shoot, even R&B songs, we had take an R&B song and turn it into a whole drill record.
That's true.
It was sometimes R&B fully up. When I see you, come on, gang, you got it.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Shoot. J-Bo making drill opera.
Yeah, the musicians start doing opera. That's something that's epic.
Yeah,
because it's a larger message. There's more details. You can do the whole album like that. You can make a little movie with it.
but when I did wake them up, they looked at me like I was funny.
Shot. Feel that. What's that famous quote? Artists are seldom appreciated in their own time.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that a lot. I said, I
get it hard.
Like, I made Mr. Giuliano. People loved the song, but it didn't go as far as it could have, in my opinion. Of course. And then Kendrick makes that song "Squabble Up," right? And everybody's like, "Oh, squabble up!" Like, you know what I mean? But when I said I fucking nigga and shit, they like, "Oh, I don't know, it's a little too straightforward." All right, it's straight though. Shut up, put your ass. Hey, go ahead, brother. Hey, no, you won the last one, so you did it. That's crazy. But I should just take my time. I felt like you meant to. I'll just take my time. I think the hardest part of being an artist right now, trying to not be in the same exact cycle as someone who's already popular. Because streaming consciousness, man, it sends waves to everybody, right? So when you think of something, it's not your isolated thought. Like somebody else had thought too. They might not have heard it at the time. So I feel like it's whoever has the thought and takes action with it.
I've heard that theory before, because it really feels like every artist is pulling things down from the ether.
Yeah.
I was gonna see that. Where'd you try to hit them?
Huh?
Where'd you try to go to?
You're solid, huh?
Yeah,
that's not get yours.
He's straight. That's cool. We ended up trying to hit the same shot though. Let's brotherhood.
It's like, I got you, bro.
Not only do I got you with a trick shot.
I need to wait a second. I wonder what that score is. Go check. Find the shot. San Francisco got time. 10-20 with a minute 44 left. Shut up, San Fran.
I don't want to mess up.
Heart is divine. Game knows game. I didn't rush. We went to the market. I got to hit up the people, see if, see if we get them on here with us.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to get into that too. I want to start having like Wall Street. Yeah, it's like Wall Street. The new Black Wall Street out here in Georgia. Stonecrest. Get some time. Go ahead and stop through there. Some great people. Everybody is looking to be successful, and not only be successful as themselves, they want us to be successful together. So why not support that? That's a tough shot, brother, but I'm gonna get it. That's fine.
This game already.
No,
If I was smart, I could hit the double bounces.
just hit this first thing. You hit it that the right way. The ball gonna bounce off there. I might give you a shot for the green. Okay. Yeah, don't say that. This man. I keep trying to tell you, man, your brain don't hear different. I'm gonna try to come back here. Hey. Damn. Set it up for the next one. But I also set it up to where if you hit all these, you got it there. If I hit, see, that's awkward angles. But I didn't think that's not. It's set up perfect. Exactly. Set up perfect. That boy ain't no doctor though. You gotta shake the hands. No. Dude, though, you know, surgeon. Shit. Yeah. Who inspired you writing? All of it, or just like let's see. Like what point wrote before you wrote like how you write today? Like you actually yeah. So Ned's Declassified. Ned's Declassified. I love Survival. Love it. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. So I'll be asked what to say you call it. I'll be asked what to say you call it. Something to call it? Yeah. Just I don't even know who made it though. That was part of the psychological. See it. Oh, I didn't even 1 for 1. Go ahead, rack it up, man. Rack it up. After that, I would say, I think he's a Libra too, which is funny. H.Rap Brown. Oh, yeah. He made a book called, excuse my name, but Die Nigger Die. And it's probably the only book I have been able to, like, once I picked it up, I couldn't put it down. So I went to the bathroom, I went to class, I walked to school, and just couldn't put it down. I was running in just running in a whole different type of game, basically. Well, not only that, I mean physically running into things because I couldn't put the book down. He was just he was very vivid with his childhood, and it felt like someone was talking about me back in the days. And it had been a while since I had even met anybody who understood what it was like to live there. So he's not from Vegas, but the hood is the hood. So you know what I mean? So, but I hadn't read it. I'd only heard it. Not being in the music a lot, you're not gonna find it. He's on a Muslim journey now, so I don't hear that type of writing ever again from him. But it was amazing. Jamil, all on me. I believe he's still a political person. No, but there's your fingers at the bottom. Yeah. Gotcha. Here? Mm-hmm. Oh, sure, too. Great. Where's my over there? You can bring it. Who inspired your rapper? Who did? I don't got it. Who did inspire my rapping? Don't sit down, don't sit down, don't sit Never mind, I hit something.
Yellow Straight.
Yeah, let's do it. What are we gonna say? Mac Dre, Ice Cube, E40, everybody who's free on the record. Everybody who can turn on the microphone and be themselves. I think. You know, I think that's why I like YB so much. Honestly, I feel like he was somebody who reminded me of the people that I enjoyed listening to as a child.
Just getting on the mic and being genuine.
Yeah, bro. He's like that's the same type of stuff that make you like when he's not doing his like drug slurs completely. So I like being able to feel the artist is being real.
All right. So I did.
Some of my some of my earlier work on Pops, he was listening to it, and we were listening to Ice Cube and stuff. He was like, "So now listen." He was like, "That don't sound like you a little bit," and it kind of made me adjust.
I didn't like that.
Nah, I don't really like being compared to other people, but you can't avoid it. Okay. Shoot, I got something. I get inspiration from Young Pappy when I want to turn up a little bit, Shoot, I was heavy in Chicago for sure. I was listening to Love Flow, Lil J, Chief Keef. Shoot, I listened to Fredo Santana. I listened to what's it called? What's the SE? Shoot, what's Cap? Listen to Cap. G Herbo. I was really listening to Chicago music a lot. Like to the point where people was like, why you listen to this?
Good music.
Yeah.
And they're authentically telling stories.
Yeah.
I think people forgot the time period where people were telling on themselves and getting away with it.
Yeah.
So for you to pull in to be like, I just blew a whole guy's head off. You're just walking around. That was like,
I feel like, I knew Finito was gonna be like as big as it was. I was in class listening to it because it got leaked. I was listening to it on YouTube. That was when I was in Vegas.
Nothing. My chief keeps on be the Sosa. I think there was another song just called Sosa. When I used to download these old these 6 things back from the dead.
Halloween.
One is called Sosa, and I used to bump both of them back to back. I love that. That's one of my getting older high school stories and coming in. Varsity's going in, dunking. They turn all the lights off. All you hear is Love Sosa. So anytime I hear that beat, Young Chuck, right?
Yeah.
Young Chuck needs his flowers.
Yeah, he would have got them. They started doing like
Everything singing.
Yeah, that's stuff in the media, bro. Shoot, we were still listening to Chicago music when we got to college. Shout out Famous Dex.
It's just a little different now.
But I feel like for the run of that type of music, like because they'll bring up King Von, but King Von didn't sound like that. It sounded like King, in my opinion. Famous Dex still sounded like he was coming from that.
Oh, you mean that? I would really call it that like Chirac sound when they kept repeating that fact on the news.
Yeah.
The murder rate in Chicago,
like Von, he was more so he was changing the way that their music sounded for today.
Yeah, he was telling them you need to be like a little more plain and vivid.
Yeah.
Or I felt like before it was a cult of personalities. Like you kind of had your favorite, and you also liked the way they act. Like Kill Shit with when he was Lil Herbs.
Yeah,
and then
shout out to him too. He's about to drop that album, Lil Herbs. Yep, about to drop.
Yeah. The other guy is
a little bit
Baby. I almost called him Baby. That's what I didn't say. But yeah, they had two totally different persons. Not totally different, but I felt like it was a juxtaposition.
Yeah,
in the rap style. They're both kind of calm, but they're just too different. And that duo has
Without Bibby, I don't know if we get to hear Juice World at the
Nah, they proved
way
that.
that we listen to.
They proved that. Yeah. And we don't. Shit, kill shit is where I found the Herbo.
Hey,
So come on into this now. I'm sideways jumping.
we do good long term silence.
You know,
Yeah, it's a different bounce, man.
oh my god.
Hey, but even though Lil J be on that freakazoid stuff, Lil J be on the freaky stuff.
Yeah,
Can't deny the art. Lil J was like that.
yeah. He's art. Oh, you need a truck.
Mom, good. What's up, Eric? Gang?
Ah,
Everybody going, man.
smoking back in the face. Go back and forth a little bit. That was a different.
Hey, that's my shit.
Yes, that is.
Shoot, I ain't got no competition. Middle fingers to my
This that look like this is little other thing because that's how you move it. Man. Good shit.
damn, son.
It's quiet finish.
Oh, 52, 50 Cent inspires me.
Respect this.
Not just as a musician, but as a, I really like 50 music. I can listen to 50 consistent.
Go.
That pocket right there. And people, people like, like Rick Ross try to act like 50 can't rap or something. I don't respect that. 50 actually got a great pen.
I think it's the I don't know. Okay.
GG, brother.
GG. Last game or people?
Yep. Last one, we got a few more questions.
When it comes to people who don't necessarily have a lot of melody in the way that they rap, yeah, there's always that question because I was ignorant enough to say, you probably meant me when I said it, but Jason couldn't. So, you know what I mean? And it's all because, I'm a Uzi fan, I'm a Tupac fan. So when I hear it, I want you to also, you're basically singing the rap. And until the mumble rap craze came, I don't think we really broke that down.
You wanted somebody to be the instrument that pops, not the instrument that lives.
Yeah. And I get it. I don't think I understood that a drug dealer is blending in the crowd, so his bars blend too.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily understand.
Interesting.
I probably leaned more. I was leaning more. I don't really.
Sorry. So, when did you start listening to rap music?
That's all we do.
Good, brother.
When I started listening to rap, I mean, my mother would play. She would play Eminem. She would play Tupac. She didn't really like Diddy like that. She loved John. Huh?
John, tell me.
Yeah, loved John. For me personally, though, when I started playing basketball, when I started hooping, The Rock was just.
Do me a favor, swap the red stripes. Like, yeah,
Me personally, I listen to a lot of grunge, punk, and aggressive music in general.
Yeah.
Even when I'm trying to meditate, I like dark Gregorian chants.
Yeah.
And dark Gregorian chants. Gregorian. It's like they're trying to sound like English.
You want to break it?
Sure, I don't care because I was using where I was. But I guess it really started with like probably Meek Mill, Rocky Fresh, and Lil Wayne. Once I had them on my phone, once I had them on my MP3 player, that was when I was like, oh no, we're never gonna stop this. But we like rap. I want other people to show me their rap songs.
Yeah. I remember we bonded over Rocky Fresh. Oh, he's an underrated. I'm not even gonna say underrated. I think he's appreciated by the people who hip hop following it. what I'm saying? That's good. That's the type of stuff that people actually want. You know, they think they want like the everything from everybody. But
You
like,
want every artist to be Drake.
yeah, now very small percentage of people actually get to experience that. I think that's why they want it. True. I mean, sometimes I want it, but at the same time, I know in every facet of my life, I've never been what everybody wanted. So that's it.
I don't think people always understand. I don't think they're really listening to the artist. So an artist goes from low key to mainstream.
Yeah.
Like I got to see that with Uzi. He wasn't really low key, but I got to see when it was like
They started popping off.
he's one of them niggas now. And then I can tell people weren't really listening to music. It was just riding the wave. It was the most pleasant thing.
Yeah, well, I dropped for it.
And even to this day, you know,
Yeah.
same thing. But it's whatever.
Sure. Somebody who deserves flowers while we're talking about music. I thought about Chance the Rapper.
Come on. Yeah, just dropped the album. I didn't listen to it yet, but I heard it's like a recoming, resurrection.
It's unfortunate how people talk about it in the comments, say he needed to get away from his woman to be able to.
Oh yeah, he was like super Christian and everything. Right? Is he not anymore?
I don't know if he's still rapping about. I don't know what he's rapping about. I gotta listen to the album. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta listen to it.
Do you find that being a problem that we really like or the dichotomy, right? So when you like an artist, sometimes, like I know me personally, I create more when I'm going through something. But if life was perfectly fine, I probably wouldn't create as much unless it was just those joyous moments. So like when you're begging your artist for more or a certain type of thing, and it's like, damn, I have to. I was listening to Academics and he's joking, of course, but he's like, hey, if Drake gets his heart broke, or if A Boogie gets his heart broke, or if Lil TJ gets his heart broke,
Yeah.
I want to hear that song. And it's like, unfortunately, I feel the exact same way.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that. I don't know. I also enjoy listening to Just Got That Bag Money. I just got that bag music type stuff.
So you can get that with your girl now.
Yeah. It's very emotional.
Like the baby.
When he first got paid, he took off. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's how I do that to me alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like hearing that stuff too. It makes me box. Yeah. I also like sometimes not even. This is where a video will get a shout out, or a video will get its flowers. I also like being able to watch a video and seeing somebody who clearly was supposed to be nowhere near where they reached, and actually be able to go to their hood and just make it yeah, I'm sure. But what I'm thinking about is J-Lo video, The Biggest G.
Okay.
I think that's the video, The Biggest G, where he had them on the jet. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
I'm just looking at it, and it just you get inspired by the visual of something rather than the actual music itself. It's like the music, if you're not supposed to be seeking inspiration from that, but it's when I look at it, it's like, hey, let me did something. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and send that 12 to the corner. Good shot. The simple shots. Come on, JR. You just gotta take it. JR's big tendencies, man. I don't know how many used to clown me all the time. And so I used to mimic some of JR again. Yeah, like, why are you doing this trash? It wasn't trash. It was like unrealized potential. I don't even want to say unrealized potential. I think because he was working. JR was putting in the work. I think, yeah, you did. Hey, Jordan. I don't know. Check that part. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Did I just hit this in?
You can go. I think JR played the game that he was meant to play.
Just a relaxed bucket.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's
he's actually a brick because he's over relaxed. Yeah, he has so much confidence in himself. He's not afraid to try the things that other people might try. Without the J.R. Smith, do we get a Damian Lillard? Probably not. Do we get Steph Curry being able to just run around and throw these shots? You know what I'm saying? I feel like J.R. needs a lot more respect. They try to put off his career due to that LeBron thing. You know, that finals game. It was one game. They still had to go against that Warriors team. And yeah, you could say, it's like, but that one game would have given him confidence. That's facts. But at the end of the day, skill prevails, man. Facts. Confidence is a great thing. I swear it is. But it's not everything. Nope, because you're still going against people who've been in that position before. Like that Warriors team without Kevin Durant came back from down 3-1. Come on, bro.
It's a legendary team.
Yeah. They came back and beat OKC, bro. Good. Combination 2-1. Son of a bitch.
He's so far.
Yeah, he used to be. No. They say anybody who can dance can drill. Now you like they say like the people with the best handles get dance. You know you got some handles, but you can't really dance like that. So I don't know. So I wonder.
I don't even know though. I went to a dance class and I was the first I asked.
Okay. So I was gonna ask you like how you feel about that statement?
I think I can dance. I think I'm just being lazy.
Yeah,
Listen, man. Hey, man.
I'm saying that like I can dance though. I can't dance, man.
I think it's just another art. I used to say I couldn't write poetry.
I'm hitting it to that. Oh wow.
I didn't think I could control the rants in my mind to actually write something calm.
But then you found out poetry isn't always calm.
Well, not only that, I found someone calm. I found a good muse. That's funny. I found a muse and looked the other way. Wait, does that don't matter. I don't really care. Just shake the damn thing.
This pop. Or not. Or not. I'm trying to force it. Why is Larry Bird your favorite player?
Because I'm really, 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 really pro-black, and I found that he was able to do that without being racist. I found that he was able to do that without me figuring out he low-key says nigga. I was able to figure out he did that without ever. There's no article. There's never a Lost magazine where he did something. He's just a genuine country lick white boy who's fucking cold. And I thought that was funny. And the way he did it, like you said, like it's nice to see somebody that shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
His shot is one of the ugliest shots. Athleticism is a tad off. No highlights of the man dunking for real, but he's 6'9". You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's just.
but I feel like that's a Celtic thing. I think Paul Pierce was meant to go to
He made that something. He made.
You think Paul Pierce made it a Celtic?
That's not Bill Russell. No, Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was about to
Because
say.
unfortunately, the Celtics is a very white team. Like it's in a white area. Like,
But Bill Russell wasn't known for being like, the best scorer.
No.
And he wasn't like, he was
defensive capability.
yeah. I think he was being rugged and able.
I guess I'm taking up for the dub, right?
No, still got anything. Oh, okay. Being rugged and able. I think that's the Celtic way.
Okay.
That's why they like Jaylen Brown so much because he's rugged. And
I hate with him.
That's why they kind of pick him over Jason Tatum sometimes because they think he's a little too soft. Yeah. Which I don't agree with.
He's not soft.
He has a more finesse. He's a more finesse game.
He's also a big guard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a little taller. Like, he's trying. He seems like he's trying to play like Kobe.
He plays from the two. Yeah, he plays from the 2 to the 4. You know what I'm saying? He plays 3 positions.
Nice.
Yeah, he's really good. And I think he's gonna come back off this injury and be solid. I think injury will be something that proves I can't let you have that on. That's crazy.
That's hey, you know what?
That's 8. You ain't calling it. Yo. 8. I can't let you have that.
That's okay. No, that's okay. Good dude.
Gotta pull the car. Now I know I'm gonna miss and set you up.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Don't matter. That was recorded though. They can see me. They can't see the shot, but I hit that.
They can see it.
I'm seeing everything.
It's funky.
Good shots.
So, yeah, see, I'm good with that. I'll take that.
I don't know if it's really in it.
You got it.
Yeah. I feel like you were in the middle of something.
Ooh.
Is that lost?
No, it ain't going. Your shot. Come on.
Man. Well, I mean, it's hard for shot, man. Look, I'm gonna miss something perfect. It's out. You get too much off. There you go. That's not that. I hit it up here. No, it's just a little tap in the pocket. All right, Sean.
That's easy money. It's funny to build one that you don't got to worry about scratching. All right. Well, I guess that's a space where I want to ask you. So, where does basketball meet art? Like, where do they collide?
Method and execution, I guess. I did basketball mainly on my own, so I had to like learn my body, learn the game, learn how to analyze other people, all that on my own. So in writing, it's kind of the same process, although it's not as directly competitive. I realize some people I don't get to interact with because they do see it as a competitive thing. Oh, this nigga said more fucking than I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, it's not like they have a limit on how many points we can score per game, my friend. But it's okay. You know, you know what I mean?
About the moves.
So okay, well it's kind of the opposite. Like in a game, I'm kind of waiting to pull a move out. If I pull too many go-tos out while I'm writing, I feel like I'm like phoning it in.
What kind of painter would Kyrie be? With his hand, like if you could take his handles and put them on the canvas, what kind of painter would Kyrie be?
I think it would be somewhere between like I have to name something. I think he would be attempting Caravaggio, but it might end up being something like Salvador Dali.
Yeah,
which is so many paints probably tries. That's like saying you tried to make this a country song, but you somehow made the whole routine album.
remember that shit, brother. Hey, been at it for an hour.
Oh, I don't even gotta take a banana.
If they're ready to eat, sure. I don't know. Hope y'all enjoying this episode. I hope y'all been able to hear us clearly and everything too.
And perfect.
Oh. So, this is where we at. This is the producer part. If you could take, okay, let's say this is what I was thinking about even trying to do this episode. Now I gotta say you on camera.
Yeah.
Or eat a banana on camera.
Yeah.
Don't take it. Don't take. I got upset. Got upset. Niggas be breaking it up, shaking it like some dice. I'm saying. But so if you could take, let's see, I want to do a thing where we mix artists to create another artist that actually exists. Okay.
So how do you get like A Boogie?
Yeah. Yeah. So if we take A Boogie and mix him with J. Cole, is there an artist that matches that energy? Because I want to do this because
Shorty?
you think Shorty matches that?
Maybe.
A Boogie and J. Cole?
Because I feel like sometimes, yeah, you're creating bots now. There's too much in it.
Yeah.
Because you have a prophet in there. You know what I mean?
That trend.
And then you have like just a successful black man in there, I guess, maybe.
Okay.
Just kind of generalize him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of bops, but it's going to be a lot of introspection. And when I listen to Shorty, we can come up with more people.
No.
I just don't think it would lean on such a philosophical side of me.
See, I wanted to ask you like these because I feel like everybody takes from another artist.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like stealing, but you know, approach to the art initially at least. And once you get your certain amount of hours in the studio, you kind of come up with your own craft. But you got to be careful about taking somebody else's craft in there with you, and just you could be keying in on that. Yeah. So you think Shorty would be somebody that blends A Boogie and J. Cole?
I think if you really listen to his lyrics,
Yeah.
Especially that 4-cylinder. Yeah.
What two artists would you blend together to get to a, let's see, a modern? Is there a modern Ice Cube?
I mean, I would agree with maybe the OG was on that wavelength. I don't think there's anybody who's unapologetically black that I know off the top of my head. They're purposefully black. They're happily black. I don't know about unapologetically black.
Okay.
Maybe Wale, because he made Sumi. That's not giving it to him. But he's not Ice Cube. I don't know if there's somebody that's spitting like, oh, wait. Corday?
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 I think that's more so in the Cole bag. But
he's not aggressive.
Yeah.
Cube's really aggressive.
Yeah, a bitch is a bitch. Like, yeah.
Probably somebody out there like 6, 7. You know, it's probably something, but I don't know. What about you?
Shoot, honestly, I'm asking questions that I ain't got the answers for. I ain't gonna lie.
Sure.
Now, what we could try to do is build a new age Wu-Tang Clan. Who would be able to mesh so well that it would be like impossible for it not to work, in your opinion?
Oh, okay. So we're not making the move. I thought I was about to start making the move. Oh, so we're just making a really good group.
But that's in my opinion, it's making the move. Yeah.
Okay, but you get the difference, right? So I'm saying like, am I picking a ringleader or am I picking RZA?
You could pick a like what you saying, ringleader or RZA? You don't think RZA was a ringleader?
That's my point.
What you mean?
This group could also be like the Migos. Okay. If it's just a good group that goes together. Or do you want me to pick am I picking an ODB?
Nah. Yeah.
The first two people I picked was like, who is ODB and who is RZA?
That's what I'm on. Yeah.
Is RZA not like Metro Boomin?
RZA could definitely be a Metro Boomin or a Hit Boy.
Okay. ODB is what I'm looking for. I'm trying to think of who would be ODB.
Kodak.
Yeah. Or Famous Dex.
Yeah. But I don't know because Dex ain't as lyrical. You know.
I guess, yeah. I was just thinking of the outlandishness.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. I don't know what the members are. This is Ray Sean then, right?
Yeah, we can go Ray and then go Ghostface. Shoot,
Is Ghostface constantly on that J. Cole?
Ah,
Or am I listening to sides? Is there an aggressive side I haven't heard? Because I feel like it's a lot of not soft, but it's a lot of like street bars.
I feel like Ghostface raps like
But he's still
like
trending.
he's like an assassin that is he's very light on his feet, but everything's stabbing or shooting.
That sounds like Young Boy. Wow,
He's not light on his feet like that.
I get that.
You know, Young Boy ain't tiptoeing on the record. He kind of like he make people want to bite through leather.
No, I'm looking.
Like,
So it's got to be bars. It has to be trend setting. Is he the one that came out with the purple tape? Who came out with purple tape? Or one of them had their own tape.
you gotta do it here.
And I remember watching it on the show too, because I'm like, that's the trend set. So I'm like, who would do that?
See.
I think it was their first mixtape. Their first self. So yeah, it must be if it says purple.
Yeah, it's Raekwon.
Okay. So
He was only built for Cuban links.
there's rappers who are doing this. I feel like I have an answer, but I can't think of who it is. But I've seen the ad where someone kept bringing them. It has to be Amigo then, though. So I feel like maybe does it have to be one of them live? Because I would just take Takeoff.
Takeoff.
Yeah.
So you would put Takeoff in the space of Ghostface.
Yes.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure. I like that one.
It worked out on accident, yeah, because they did the only go for Infinity Links.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Takeoff was the one who masterminded.
Yeah, I like that one actually. I like that one a lot because you have to respect Takeoff's pen.
Oh yeah.
And he would walk on the beat. Okay, so what about Method Man? Davies.
Yeah, because he literally plays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotta go, Dave. Yeah. Shout out to him. He just dropped a project too.
I haven't bumped it yet, but I heard it was his album cover was something from Tupac. They both had this straight jacket on.
I think I remember that.
But I can't remember what Tupac picture that is.
Let's see. Karma 4 is the name of it. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I see it right there. Yeah. Let's see.
But I just don't know the Tupac image is based off of it. I heard it. I saw the Tupac image actually, but I just didn't know if I'm like, that's not an album cover. Right? Or maybe it was something for one of his music videos.
I know that I like the project.
You heard of him?
I heard most of it. Yeah.
I gotta go bump that. I love Davies. Davies goes hard.
Now, when we putting somebody in there for hold on, I gotta look him up. No, not Jizza.
Right?
Yeah, it's Jizza, RZA, Jizza, and RZA. That's what I was about to. Yeah.
I wanted to see it. Motherfucker's not over here. It's okay.
Spec. I think that was his name. Inspector. Yeah, Inspector Deck. Inspector Deck, I feel like I give
I was gonna say, I don't know if I have one for him.
I'm gonna throw Pusha T.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna throw Pusha T.
Inspector Deck.
I'm gonna throw Pusha T for that one.
Pusha T is cut though.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like Kendrick has to be on.
Okay.
Kendrick has to be somewhere. So what would we say? He's educational. How would you describe?
But he's like a nuts, man. So it's kind of hard to throw him on a group because he couldn't even do the Black Hippie thing because he had so much going on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if he always Michael Jackson's his way out of the Jackson 5. You know what I mean?
He might. Shoot. I think he fits that Jizza role though.
I was looking at that, but I'm like,
yeah, I think he fits that Jizza role because Jizza's pen is like really like that. You know, everybody would respect Jizza.
Okay.
Uh,
This is an unstoppable group so far.
yeah. So we got
Pusha T,
Kendrick.
Metro Boomin,
Mm-hmm.
shit. Corday, right? No, that was the promo.
Yeah, that was too close.
I want Corday though. If I could just throw him in there. He's one of those people that's just
Oh, you said Takeoff.
yes.
So Metro, Pusha,
Takeoff is for Ghost.
Takeoff. Yeah, that's what you said.
Inspected that was
Kendrick.
Pusha T. RZA was Metro Boomin. Method Man was Dave East.
OD right there.
was
Kodak.
Yeah, Kodak. And then Jizza is not Takeoff. He is Kendrick. There you go. Cool. Gemini's. What is Jizza's Zodiac song? I'll let him be a judge. I don't think any of them are Gemini's actually.
Yeah, Leo. Yes,
Leo,
Leo.
Virgo, Cus.
Mhm.
I knew a chick was born on that day, so that's crazy.
Ain't that much younger? No.
No.
No, it's not.
The two sisters are born on 19th and 20th. Because it'd be the day we went to school.
Yeah, that's my young birthday. The 20th.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same as
My sister's on the 19th.
It's Jasmine too. And then there's somebody else. There's one more person, but I can't remember.
I don't know.
Well, that's cool. They're going to get up there.
Well, just, we come to an end of the first episode. We was able to sit next to each other.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, they got to see you beat me. Got to see. Yeah, what you got to do?
Yeah, I would have shot to that.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Artist Divine. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation and the pool.
Yeah.
It's a walking game of chess, but it's fun. I've enjoyed this. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, anytime.
Snooze Alert Podcast.